division. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace and salutations. So hopefully coming at you with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. And what you see on my screen is Sleepy Joe, right? And in this clip, you're going to see how the division is rising, okay? A lot of people are fed up. A lot of people are tired of the mandates, of the tyranny, as you would hear them say, that Joe Biden, that the decrees that Joe Biden is putting out. So without further ado, let's play this quick clip.
Is what these people who, and I've got a small piece of one of the beams they gave me last time, or not last time, but how many times ago. What are the people who died? What would they be thinking? They think this makes sense for us to do this kind of thing where you ride down the street and someone has a sign saying F so-and-so, or, I mean, it's not who we are.
Joe Biden! Joe Biden!
Fantastic job by a really great young man. Wow. He's got a big future, and we're just honored. We're just honored. Thank you.
We want Trump. We want Trump. That's what everybody's saying in the audience. I don't think I hear that back home. Everybody's screaming right now. The people are going nuts.
Whoa! You're a mud for what you did to Afghanistan. Terrible, terrible.
Don't sniff him.
Terrible.
Don't sniff
We love the blue. I'll say it loud. You know, you're not supposed to say that.
Don't jump! Don't jump! Don't jump!
Thank you, sir.
He ain't gonna do That's what died in 2011 Afghanistan for what? This guy to pull this leave them in ruins and leave Americans behind.
Leave some American behind!
Ronald Wildrick buried in Arlington, 2011, December 11th. For what? He lost his life for what?
Joe, you're a disgrace to the Catholic faith. Joe, you're a disgrace to the Catholic faith. Joe, you're a disgrace to the Catholic faith. Joe.
A chorus of boos rained down on Biden and his supporters on the last stretch. Still, Biden kept smiling.
So the division is set, you see? And this is just one of many divisions that you see. That's what's going on, right? So you already know what scripture this should lead us to. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Chapter 19, verse 2, it says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom." And this is what you see taking place, all right? You see, it's going to be a full-on, Edom versus Edom, Now we know, amongst the race wars, Jacob is going to be involved in a lot of this. But right, is going to go full-fledged at each other. All right? Especially these Trump supporters. These Trump supporters. Because these are the ones who are like the like the redneck, down south, yeehaw type of individuals, right? These different militia groups, the majority of them are, or I'll say, you have enough of them that are, Trump supporters. But then you have another group or multiple groups that just know, this whole system is full of shit. So they created their own militia group so they can, take care of themselves, so to speak, defend their, beloved freedom, defend their, constitutional rights, okay? And they know that when this thing when this thing kicks off, right, when things start getting, out of hands too much, that what are they going to do? They're going to take matters into their own hands, right? So let's read verse 2 again. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight against everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." Which now this leads us to Second Esdras. Second Esdras chapter 15. Verse 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." Right? So the division amongst the people right now is, it's a lot of protests, a lot of shouts, screams, signs holding. Well, very soon, it's going to go from this to what? To the extreme, okay? To the fighting, and to the, to the swords, right? An all-out brawl to an all-out gunfight. Verse 15 again, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So this sedition, this rebellion, this uprising is what you're starting to see. Right? People rebelling against what? Their local authorities. Then it's going to go to the federal and then the government and a whole chain of command, which they are not going to abide by the rules. Okay? They're not going to abide by the rules, and they're going to say, you know what? We're a free state. We're a free people. We got to take matters into our own hands because you won't serve, you won't protect, so we're going to do so. Okay? By the way, we want to. See, this is the mindset of the people of what's happening. What this division is leading to. Right? It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." We know this is dealing with martial law. All right? And things of that sort. Martial law. You got, right now, as you see what's going on with all these different magic potions and things like that going on. You're going to have these quarantine zones. Right? And it says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, and for great tribulation." So amongst all these things, amongst this chaos and division, you're gonna have what? You're gonna have a famine. That's another thing that's gonna, take hold on people. This famine, right? Where not just the division continues, but what? People are gonna have no mercy upon another, because they're going to be trying to protect their own. All right. So that's just something I wanted to touch on through the spirit. Oh, well, I hope it's edifying. So next time I want to say shalom.